So don't give chance for that, right? Right, this is the right moment that you know very well how hard it is for not only you, everyone that we suffer a lot without having that social interaction, right? Anyway, that's fine. Okay, we are accustomed, we used to go with this, right? And in this situation, when you find the teacher puts their effort, respect them, right? And you must respectfully address any teacher in front of other teachers. So this is what we are going to learn from this particular lesson. Okay, so we'll continue. And now we will move on with this. Frank admits that he envies. Frank admits that he envies Mr. Crocker Harris because of the effect he has on them. Tableau told him that he never shows his emotions like other teachers and never beats them up like other masters. He is not a sadist. So Tableau added that. So we come to know Frank had an envy, that jealous, right? Right? You know why Mr. Crocker Harris? Because he envies Mr. Crocker Harris, the science teacher, right? Now the science teacher. Now you can understand why he started asking a lot of questions, right? It's all because he envies. Who envies? The science teacher. Frank envies Mr. Crocker Harris because of the effect that he has, the effect he has on them, on students. Tableau told him that he never shows emotions like other teachers. Tableau told him that about the Mr. Crocker Harris, he never shows emotions like other teachers and never beats them up like other masters. Nowadays you all are lucky. When we were your stage, we still remember, even though we get out of 100, if we get 99 also, we were punished. And such kind of a school we had. Okay, leave. But we now we feel it really gives a beautiful memories. But those days, each and every day we will be with fear. We sat in the class and we always expect the teacher not to come. Those who punish us. Okay, fine. But now, being a teacher, now I realize the value. Yes, now I realize the real value of teacher will be remembered after, right, later in our life. Now I realize that. Okay, so now this moment I thank all my teachers. Okay, fine. Get back. He mentioned that he is not a sadist. Okay, as they were deeply engaged in conversation. Now the fourth character you can expect was that fourth character. We know very well the fourth character, Millie. So as they were deeply engaged in conversation, so we know very well they both were deeply engaged in the conversation, asking questions, and he was ready to reply. Also twice he imitates, right? And Millie, here the next character, the last character, Millie. Who is Millie here actually? Who is Millie? You can type your answer. You can tell me your answer. Who is Millie? Yes, you're right. Beautiful, excellent answer. So Millie, wife of Mr. Crocker Harris, right? Good, beautiful. So Millie enters and comes with a shopping bag. So remember that Millie enters, I think it's in her 30s. I think it's mentioned that she's in her 30s, that age. Okay, Millie enters and comes with her shopping bag. She asked Tableau to go out and come back in a quarter of an hour as Mr. Crocker Harris will be late. So the moment Millie reached, right, when she arrived, so she started stating that, so she just informed Tableau to go out and come back since her husband Crocker Harris would be late to the school. So she asked him to leave to go and come back. Let's see whether he goes or not. He didn't, but he didn't. He doesn't go. If her husband arrives earlier, she will take the blame. See, she said he was not ready to go at all. Even though he imitated twice in front of the teacher, even though he said the teacher was not expressive like others, and he was a person who always follows the school rules meticulously and expecting the other children to be disciplined. But here at this point, even though the wife of Mr. Crocker Harris, whom he disliked, even though that person, right, he disliked, right, but he was not ready to move. It shows the respect that he had on the teacher, Mr. Crocker Harris. That's what here the entire story we won't see the Mr. Crocker Harris, but we come to know a lot about the teacher. I hope this moment Tablet might have realized the value of the teacher. Okay. Millie enters, right now. If her husband arrives earlier, she will take the blame. She said she was ready to take the blame. She further gives him a prescription and instructs him to purchase medicines for her from the chemist. She didn't know how to send him, so if it's just a part from the play the Browning version, when we read it, it takes in a different direction. We may ask a question, why why Millie came there, and why she asked him to go out, and why he was not ready to go, and she actually wanted him to leave, right? So we may ask a lot of questions, but here we no need to discuss about it. In this chapter it is not much needed, so we just leave that, right? If you have time, if you read, we come to know a lot about this, but here in this chapter it is not necessary. So anyway, we come to know the last character who arrived, she asked him to go, but he was not ready to go, but she was ready. The Millie was ready to get the blame from her husband, but he wasn't ready. And finally she gave some work, made him to move with the work, that she gave a prescription, asked him to go to the chemist and get the medicine. So such a way she made him to move out from that place, right? Tableau follows and goes away to do the job finally. So this is the summary of the story. I hope you have enjoyed, right? Any questions?